Hi, my name is Billy, and I unbox history and all things interesting and horrific, but today we're going to literally be unboxing history with my friend right here. And I also collect weird things like Exhibit A, and I always thought how cool would it be if I got a realistic mannequin and I put her in the background, so this way she was lingering almost like a ghost, but a friendly ghost, kind of like Casper. So I had to find an outfit for her, but I couldn't just do something modern because that's trash, so instead I had to get something that was historic, and so that's what we're going to be unboxing today. Right now she has a sheet so we don't get flagged. Now this is a wedding gown from the 1860s and you're going to be very surprised by the color. First here we have an accessory, which is the veil itself that goes with the dress that matches. And this right here is my favorite piece. This is the beaded bodice that goes over. And again, this is from the 1860s, so everything is incredibly fragile. I don't know the official name for this, but essentially this is like a cape that goes over the top of the dress and it actually hooks in the back right here. But look at how beautiful the beading work is here. And now here is the dress itself. And it also said on the listing that this dress was made out of silk. I'm gonna put on the dress so this way she's no longer nude, but then I'll be right back. Also, look how cool this is. It's not a normal wig. Oh no. Fun fact, this mannequin is Rootstein, so basically that means it's like the top of the line when it comes to realistic mannequins and was used in a lot of luxury stores. But their wigs are wig caps and they're not actually normal wigs, so this way they just go right over the head. I thought that was pretty cool. I couldn't resist. Yo, that's like the big bump it beehive look. I feel like this is giving manly, rugged, rough Sharon Tate with no makeup vibes. She's much more beautiful than me. I'm not gonna do that to her, but very, very 70s-esque. I gotta tell you, this was way more complicated than I realized because the dress itself is so fragile, so I'm really trying to be as gentle as I can because I don't want to tear the old silk. It was not easy, but we did it. Because as you could see, a lot of this dress is falling apart. I knew that when I actually bit on it. Anyways, that beaded bodice I showed earlier goes over all of this, so it hides it. But I just wanted to show, look at all the buttons on the back. Right now she's serving pretty Voldemort, but trust the process. And I'm being very careful with trying to do these clasps, and if it's too tight, I'm not going to even try it. It's going to be covered anyways. I don't have a stand until we get her finalized. Fingers crossed it stays. I brought her back because I had to show this. The person who I bought this from, she let me know as a heads up that she was putting the original glove that came with the dress too in the pocket, and I was looking everywhere where the pocket was for this dress. And it's hidden right on this back seam here. And I guess so this way you could easily just grab behind instead of having a pocket on the side. Look at that. Now it's time for my favorite part, the beaded bodice piece. Oh no. Okay, this is equally just as fragile. Oh god, she's stuck on the projector. And the candlestick. Oh god. Ooh, alright, we're getting there. Look at that. And I would be lying if I said it didn't smell. It has a very distinct smell to it. I would say like must, and a better word for ass, but I don't know. But I think she'll air out over time. But I have to say, it's just absolutely stunning and beautiful. I'm gonna actually get her all set up with her hair and then the veil, and eventually put her in her final spot. I'm gonna have to make room for her there. Stand by. Look at that. Look at those. I'm loving the fringe. I bet you didn't expect to see this on your feed today, huh? I gotta tell you, you know what it reminds me of slightly? If I look at this in the dark behind me, I'm going to envision that man-woman from Insidious. I'll insert a photo for reference. But if she haunted me, I mean, I wouldn't even mind. Look at her, she's stunning. I'm a little itchy from touching all that old fabric. It's freaking me out a little bit. I won this from an eBay auction for a great deal, and when I bought it, I actually asked the seller if she had any idea on the backstory of the garment, and she let me know that she purchased this because she's getting married, and she initially wanted to use pieces of this for her wedding dress, but she didn't actually want to alter it and remove any of the detail, which I really do appreciate that she kept the garment whole. So that's why she was listing it, but she let me know that she purchased this from a woman's great-granddaughter who gave her the full information on the woman's name, first and last, who wore this dress, but also the date that she was married. That's how I know it's from 1860. And also, when I first saw it, I assumed, okay, this is a black dress, it's beautiful, but I associated it with a morning gown. And that's when I realized wedding dresses were not actually always white. If you saw her in the corner of your room at night, would you be scared? Or would you be like, oh, damn girl, you got a pretty dress, look at you. She's like hauntingly beautiful. I love it. And I also love that I know the backstory because honestly, every time I buy an old piece like this, I just consider myself as being a temporary custodian. So I want to take care of it for the next person, obviously, when I kick the bucket. So this way the garment can continue to live on and on with the history. Same with these photos. So this way people could see the date that I bought it and any backstory I know. The bride's name is even stitched in the veil. I put the glove on, and as you can see, she is now ready. Look at how stunning all of that detail is. Hauntingly beautiful, I think so.